Okay, so is Pierre Gasly ready to lead Alpine to the top of the World Drivers and Constructors Championship tables? Can he do it?
As a driver, he's more than capable of doing that now, I think.
Okay.
As a driver, I highly rate Gasly in terms of I think he's up there. I think he's better than Perez.
I think a lot of people think that.
Yeah, but I think if you gave Gasly, I know it didn't go so well at Red Bull when he went to Red Bull, unfortunately for him. But I think Gasly now, his ability is at the level of he can go toe to toe with a Carlos Sainz, a Piastri, maybe from time to time George, Charles, whatever.
Yep.
He could go toe to toe with these sort of guys. And it's interesting now he's got a rookie next to him for next year.
Yep.
I think he's ready for that step to be the leader.
Yeah.
And hopefully bring Alpine up. Obviously, could change to high tech.
Yeah, well, we don't know about that, do we?
We don't know about that yet. But he's the one that can progress them, I think.
Yeah, I agree. The only issue Pierre Gasly is going to have is Alpine themselves.
Yes.
I think he very much is capable. He's been put in a position now where he's been made the team leader.
Yeah.
He's been made the spearhead of that team. They're going to build the 2026 car around Pierre Gasly. It's going to happen. That if they have any hope of getting back to the top, getting back to winning ways, maybe even winning a championship, Gasly's their man. Gasly's the one they want to do that with. And that's been put even more into perspective now that they brought Jack Doohan in alongside him, a rookie. So yeah, I do think Gasly is at the right time in his career to be in this position. But can he do it? I don't know.
The only thing that stops him is the team.
Yeah, the only thing that stops him is the team. And I think Alpine are in a position where they have been champions under Renault, a very many moons ago. But it's a team that has won and probably should be at the front of the grid. Really, should be fighting the likes of McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes. They should be, and they're just not. So I think Alpine is going to be the big benefactor for Pierre Gasly.
Yeah. I mean, I think his hopes of getting into a big team was squashed with his time in Red Bull.
It didn't help him, did it?
No, it didn't. And what was that jump too soon for him? Maybe.
I think it's destroyed a few drivers. It destroyed Daniel Kvyat's career.
Yeah.
It destroyed Albon's chances of getting into a Ferrari, a Mercedes.
Yeah.
It destroyed now Gasly's chances of getting into a Ferrari potentially, a top seat. All these drivers, by the way, I believe definitely deserved a shot at these teams. It's just they were going up against Max Verstappen, who is well, number one, he's Max Verstappen, and number two, the car was built around him. And in a car where you're 3 or 4 tenths back from Max, where it was during 2019, you're looking at being 8th, 9th. Max was just unreal. There's no other way of putting it. So it's unfortunate for these guys, Gasly especially, because you got to remember Albon came through as well. Speaking of Alex Albon, he came through with George and Lando, and them two were really close, really tight in F2. Albon is no slouch in comparison to people that are winning races now. And the same went for Gasly. Gasly is a very capable driver, had large amounts of success in Formula 2. Yep. And here we are.
Yeah, I think Gasly's... as you know, highly rate Gasly.
You do highly rate Gasly. I highly rate Gasly. I really like Gasly.
I highly... I bet on Gasly winning the race, and he did.
Yeah, he did.
So, I'll always back Gasly, and I genuinely do think if he was in that Mercedes, a Ferrari, a McLaren, he won't look out of place.
I don't think he would either.
Like he would be picking up podiums, maybe even more wins. He would be there. He would not look like out of place like he did in the Red Bull.
No, he wouldn't.
So it's unfortunate. I don't think he's going to get that shot, but he is definitely good enough to be the leader and hopefully progress Alpine so he can battle more for podiums.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree, and I do think Alpine. Hopefully, Alpine make progress. We want to see every team do well.
Yeah,
but it's just a shame.
Well, maybe not Aston Martin.
Why?
I don't like him.
Fair enough. Well, we've. It's just a shame, isn't it, for Gasly? He's found himself the leader of probably the most incompetent team, bar Sauber, on the grid. So.
Yeah. It's not a good situation. But
no, it's really
you never
not.
know. New regs, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will. In terms of those new regulations, I know we're potentially playing Cuckoo Land now, but when it comes to those new regulations, do you think that Alpine will be anywhere near the front?
No.
No?
No.
You think they're going to screw it up?
It'll be mid-pack again.
Mid-pack. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let us know in the comments below. Will Pierre Gasly, is he a future world champion? Is it time for him to lead?
Is he a future world champion?
No. I mean, I don't know. Is he going to lead Alpine to success?
No.
And is it time for him to finally take the step up and
Yes.
And be the team leader of Alpine? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in a bit.